probably would be able to finish this game early as they did last. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's see Unknown put up a pretty good fight. See if they can push to a game number 3. Around 3 heroes around the area, ready to fight. March and Tim will both show themselves. March will go for the stun into the LSA of Tim's on the Lina, and it looks like that may just be First Blood, which is spirit sighting though. March, secondary Fire Blast coming up. LSA is a bit far, and it looks like it will not connect. Forest was there from Greedy just in case, to the side of Unknown.
It does seem like a bit of a similar story to Game 1, just how the lanes are working out, how the aggression's working out so far. I mean, you take a look at that mid for Armel up against Atun, it's kind of the same story as well. Like, Armel is slowly building up a lead here, Atun is starting to fall behind a bit. It just gets harder and harder as the levels build up. You're not maintaining your refraction charges, and you get rooted up like that. That's just a lot of damage on Atun.
Yep, double damage being procced by Armel. Looks like he wants to go for something Atun, being a bit risky with this. Of course, it's only a level 1 Sleight of Fist, so the cooldown is quite long. But he has no regen. He only has a friendly fire available, so he'll have to run back a bit, get to that courier, salve yourself up. But this lane is not going to get any easier for this TA, and I mean, it doesn't look like anyone from the side of Unknown is going to be coming in to help out either.
It's rough. They don't really have the space to do it. Again, just like in Game 1, the supports are tied up in the side lanes. Not much you can really expect from rotations. Just trying to win your lanes independently seems to be the name of the game. In that bot lane, not only do you have a free farming Night Stalker, but you have to remember, we mentioned Widge on this support DP. He needs to hit his level 6 at a good time. With how much he's been shoved to the back of the lane, he's stuck at level 2. Sure, the supports from TNC are stuck at that same point as well. It's
18 health. Being chased down top lane. Should be a nice pickup here for Burner on that gyrocopter, though KP is making him waste a hell of a lot of time. Now, he doesn't have mana for the TP. Burner will find him, but KP's still dragging this out. In fact, he's just going to keep running around in circles. Burner, he needs one more right click, but KP, he will not give it to him. He still doesn't have the mana to TP away, and it looks like he will end up going down in the end. But that was a hell of a lot of time wasted.
So manages to get something from that exchange, goes back in lane, full HP, full bottle up, can apply that harass once more. He's not going to be too worried about what happens or trading with a support in this case. He's having a good time in the soft lane, much better than I'd expect. You expect a bit more presence from Prada, but he's just been stacking up.
Yeah, meanwhile, Gabby, I mean, nighttime hits, he just chases down Greedy by himself and gets the kill on the Sand King. Both his supports have disappeared. Looks like March will return on the Ogre, but Greedy, this could be dangerous for him. TP's back to the tier 1. Gabby says thank you very much. He'll just keep chasing once again. March will be there with the Fire Blast soon, but won't be able to get in range. But now with Bloodlust on Gabby, he can really close the gap between himself and the Sank quite quickly. Unfortunately for Greedy, there's just nothing he can do about this. He's stuck at level 3 as the Sand King. Gabby is level 6, and he was running a tri-lane.
Yeah, it's down to that pressure coming out from TNC. The main thing wasn't, I mean, you got good farm in Gabby, that's one thing. You also deny a lot of EXP from Unknown. As you mentioned, Greedy's stuck at level 3. Widge is level 3 on a support DP. You want to be able to hit that 6 fast for your ultimates, and it's just not happening. You lost your tier 1 down bot as well.
If they could find a kill to Gabby, it'd be amazing. Gabby just outruns them. Now Unknown comes in on the Ember as well, but straight onto Widge. But they have Burner there to support on the Gyro. It doesn't matter though. Widge will go down on the DP, and now Burner's going to be chased down. Gabby, he'll get started with the Void. Burner, he'll shrine up and throw the cooldown out. He's trying his best to fight, but there's no TPs coming in, and that's going to mean he's probably just going down, and does. The TP from Widge does come out eventually, but Gabby, that's free food for him.
Oh my god.
It's gonna go back in. I'm surprised he doesn't cancel it off. And Speaking of, looking back at Gabby, he is currently 1.2k ahead, and it looks like he's going to find Greedy on the Sand King once again as well, as Greedy does Burrow Strike away. He's still level 5, Gabby's level 7, there's the Void coming out as well, and Greedy just has no, he just stands there, he knows.
Oh man. Oh,
Real
man,
men
that's
don't
just...
run, John. They just stand there and take it. Now they'll go onto that T1 mid tower. And it really is seemingly a repeat of game number 1. KP falling low top lane, although he'll just time it perfectly. He'll find a bounty rune and he'll go find another. Meanwhile, mid lane, they end up losing Witch on the DP. And it looks like Artun did end up finding March on the Ogre, but now it's going to get the cost of his own life. Greedy is there though, and there's a much battle left on Gabby, but the dust comes out. Greedy going to be the target they go for instead. And so he will sacrifice himself for the sake of the TA to get out. But forced in that T1 tower.
Yeah, you finally have that level 6 coming out from Widge. They do try to clear a tower out. They should be able to take this one at the very least, although the TPs are still coming out from TNC.
They certainly are. Armel, that's a lot of damage on Widge, and I think he's going to back off. Armel, he can just jump in with that level 1 chains, and he does find the Sand once again, but Greedy going to try and outrun them. Gabby now, though, popping the Knight, and it looks like he wants Burner on that Gyrocopter, and it's going to be a very easy pick-off with that, although Will-O-Wisp has been dropped, but there's the Remnant back into Prada. There is a double damage there on Armel as well. We're just trying to fight, but it's so much damage from Armel, as they will find one. Armel just waiting for the next line of fist to be available. It looks like he may not even need that. In fact, he does just use it. They're going to find Greedy as well on the Sand King. He goes down. Burner's still being paced as well. The shockwave does connect from KB, and Burner has nowhere to go. And it looks like Gabby will be the one to pick it up once again. It's going to be a 4-man wipe going into this 13-minute mark. Very good question. So Prana used the mana leak onto Gabby, but now he's going to be surrounded. Void will be there. And KP does have Skewer available. He does have help coming in. They could punish here, I know, but they're going to lose Prada in the process. Prada doesn't have the Will-O-Wisp, but no, they will back off now. KP doesn't want to borrow this, though Armel is there and does find Prada now straight onto Widge. The DP being chained up, still to go after the Magnus, but he has RP available. He just needs the mana. It won't even matter, though. Sword going to go down as well.
Oh, man.
And Burner, you need to fly the hell out of there, sir. It is not a good time to be around your own jungle. Armel is going to find him, although Rocket Barrage does still do a hell of a lot of damage, but Armel may just control him up. They're part of just ensuring he is continually losing mana, but now they may choose to turn around as Armel again going to punish. That is a hell of a lot of damage coming out from just the right clicks, and now Gabby jumps in with the silence as well. They found the Sand King. Well, while he tries to get away, it will not matter. Armel does find the kill on the Ember Spirit. And now a tier 2 tower may be in order for the side of TNC. It certainly does. I mean, the other thing it does is it allows you to take a quick Roshan, but the only problem is TNC's taking it right now. Or rather, just Armel. But the rest of TNC will run into the Roshan pit. And even if Unknown are aware of this, and they should be, because there are plenty of wards scouting them out, I don't believe they may make it in time. They've smoked up though. They're going to try. Roshan again going to be very, very low. They're going to burrow striking straight onto KP. Get rid of that Magnus, but he is so darn tanky. Roshan's gone. It is all too late, and Wish is just going to melt through that exorcism. Prada goes down as well. Now they've lost Greedy on the Sand King, and more is to come as they are chasing a Tun. He will at least meld up. Do they have a dust? Does it even matter? They seem to know where he is. They find him with the sentry. There's the GG call. 17 minutes in. So both games don't even take 40 minutes total for TNC. They finished this BO3 in less than 40 minutes. You know, props to Unknown. They gave it their best. They were versing the hardest team in their group.